Hey guys!
Hello.
Welcome to episode 28 of Signal Boost. It's crazy. So many episodes. I'm Jessie Sprocket. If you've never tuned in before, I'm the communications director at The Generator. And this is Alicia.
Hi, I'm Alicia Dynamic, and I'm the education manager here at The Generator.
And The Generator is our giant makerspace located in Sparks. We've been around for about 8 years. And we started this video show, this live stream that we do every Wednesday, where we just talk about Reno art and culture and cool people doing things. Actually, not just in Reno, but like all of Northern Nevada. So yeah, so welcome. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
And
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for being here. We are in our new studio too.
Yeah, this is our new office here at The Generator at the Audi building. So
Yeah, we never recorded here before, so that's pretty exciting. And now the thing is making.
why?
But yeah, so we are gonna awkwardly roll into it, you know? It's our first time at this new space, so we're a little bit rusty.
Yeah, you'd think we'd be like more on it because this is our home base, but
We're getting back in the groove.
we're getting back into it.
I like that your hat matches the
I know my hat. It's like a green screen situation here with
For
this
real,
hat.
though?
Maybe I should take
Oh,
it
we
off
should have
so you
seen
can see my hat.
green in the back, and we
Oh
could have
yeah,
green
we
screens.
could have been doing green screen.
Missed
we biffed
opportunity,
it.
guys.
We're gonna have to do chartreuse screen.
All right, let's go to what's new with you real fast, so we could roll into this interview.
Okay.
I just had to pull up this cute photo of Alicia with her Sawzall pumpkin.
Yeah, we volunteered over the weekend at Pumpkin Palooza, and we helped a lot of kids carve pumpkins. It was a lot of fun,
Over 70 jack-o'-lanterns.
even
were
though
made.
the weather was not good, as we know.
Yeah, it was shitty weather, but it was still a fun time. And you guys should help us next year because we're always looking for more volunteers, and it's super fun to just carve jack-o'-lanterns all day.
Yeah.
And people like walk up and they think they have to pay, but everything's free, and it's really exciting to like watch them be like, "What? Free pumpkins?" And it's a cute
Yes.
little moment. So highly recommend. And we also went to Biggest Little Fur Con.
Yeah, we went to Biggest Little Fur Con. It was
Find a
so
photo.
fun.
Oh.
We were repairing the fursuits. Very excited for next year because we will be
Look at
more
all your
prepared. Oh
shines.
yeah, there I am.
Hold on, I gotta move this just so you can
Move
really
us
get the
so
full
you can
effect.
see this unicorn costume, guys.
Can you
It's
believe
amazing.
this? So good. There's a human in there.
Yeah, there were a lot of amazing outfits.
Yeah, it's really good.
People really come out. A lot of talent in that community.
Yeah, and we repaired over 15 furry suits. So we're just out there all weekend helping people. It was actually really beautiful. We had a great time. Yeah. What else is new with us? The Generator is not open, as you might have heard.
Yes.
So we didn't do Signal Boost last week, mostly because we were just like so heartbroken.
We were too demoralized, guys. Too demoralized to
Yeah.
talk about
For
it.
real. The building inspector, it's a whole long story, but basically we need to install 3 more bathrooms. They need us to have 6 bathrooms, which is a lot of bathrooms. And no, you cannot have porta potties. Thanks.
Thank you.
And no, you cannot just put more toilets in the existing bathrooms. We've already thought about these things, and I know you guys are going to be like, but what about this? And
Trust
it's just
us,
not.
we've thought about everything,
Yeah.
and we've been working really hard. Well, particularly our facilities team is working really hard. It's just really difficult to navigate these systems. They're not necessarily.
Yeah.
They're not designed with organizations like ours in mind, and we're finding that, and in our defense, we were told over and over again that it was like we're going to be able to open in a couple days, and we were told we were going to be able to have the event, and we were told it was just going to be like one more day, and
Yeah.
now we're looking at probably some months. So
Yeah, a couple of months to build bathrooms. So we'll keep you all posted, and it's really cool in here, and we can't wait for
Yeah,
you
we
to
can't
come
wait
and
to
make art
open
with
up.
us. But just, hold on, please. We're trying to hold on too.
we're
It's
really
gonna be okay.
trying.
Okay, let's get away from the sadness and go into actual cool stuff that's happening in town.
Yeah.
And we have an interview with X. Just sounds
Yes.
cool. So we're gonna move the camera over. Just hold
Yeah.
on. I'm gonna be awkwardly close right now. Guys, do you like my new hair color? Ta-da! You guys look cute. I don't even want to be in it.
Oh, come on.
Okay,
There we go.
before I move, I just want to make sure that the sound is good. Can you talk?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Is it us?
Yeah.
Can you hear us? Move over this way. Can't see you.
I'm right here.
There you
I'm
are.
on the
Okay,
edge
here
of
we
the couch.
are.
Get close.
So,
Hey.
welcome. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Can you introduce yourself to everybody?
So hello, I'm Xochitl Salinas. A student at UNR for the School of Social Work, and I'm also the Vice President of Fused, and excited to be here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so tell us about Fused.
So Fused is a social work, social justice club on campus. The club is ran by students, and we also include like other majors if they want to join, but it's social work focused, macro social work. So like we look at not just person to person, we kind of look at the bigger picture, like policy change, activism, organizing, and things like that. So that's
Cool.
what our club does.
So it's mostly social work students, but you have other students as well that just have a personal interest in like social justice. And
Yeah, definitely. We welcome all students, but it is ran by social work students.
it's awesome.
What's some of the, I assume you guys do some protest work, but also do you do some like lobbying and like city council stuff? What's
Yeah.
the scope of everything you guys do?
So we do look at like legislative work and policy work. Last year we were on the bill we were working on the bill for no-knock raids in Reno. So when police officers feel the need to enter a home with force, we were
Yeah.
kind of writing the bill to like move away from that in Nevada. So
Mhm.
that went all the way to legislation.
It's awesome.
But it did fizzle out. But we were on that to try to help any way we could. So that was one of the things. And then we also tried to attend a lot of the protests in town and
Mhm.
in the area. A lot for BLM and a lot for just indigenous groups. We attended like a river cleanup
cool.
last year too. So this
Nice.
event is kind of our first event that we're organizing. Myself is organizing and bringing all the way to its
Yeah.
ending. So
Cool. Yeah. Do you want to talk about the art show?
yeah, sure. Okay, so the art show. So I'm the vice president, and it's the first time I think a Indigenous student has been in the club. And I'm not local. I'm from Northern California.
That's still kind of local.
Yeah, it's up there, but it's still important to look at whose land that we are occupying today. And I forgot to say that we are on Washoe, Shoshone, and Paiute land, and just to acknowledge that and it's important to get into the activism of the indigenous locals that are in the area. So I really wanted to kind of focus on that for Native American Heritage Month, and I thought what better way to do that to bring awareness than to do it through art.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
that was kind of my idea, the pie in the sky idea.
Nice.
And now it's happening.
Yeah.
And it's an art show and open mic, right?
Yeah, so it's an art show. It will feature up to 9 Indigenous artists. We have local artists, and then we even have a couple that aren't local. My cousin from Southern Oregon is mailing in some art because she's an Indigenous artist. And just to showcase some Indigenous artwork, we have a beading artist, so she'll hang some of her beadwork. We have a photographer. We have people that already have established galleries, and then others that just want opportunity to kind of show some of their artwork. And then, so that's a piece of it. And then we also have the open mic, so that kind of gives a platform or a stage for the voice of Indigenous people. So if they want to do some poetry, do an acting skit, do music and things like that, the stage is there for them, and hopefully the people that come can hear and see their voices and hear and see their art.
That's awesome.
And Nino Santo is gonna play, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, cool.
So actually, Nino Santo will be there. The lead singer Orlando has been a big help in helping me organize this. He actually communicated with the Potentialists. Also, the Potentialists workshop, they are letting us use their space for the month of November, free of cost, and
Awesome.
just opened up their space to us. And Orlando is one of the major pieces to getting this all together with me. So it's falling
awesome.
it's falling into place.
Yeah, Orlando's great. We've talked to him on the
On the
show before.
Yeah, and he
He's a
just did the mural at
Yeah,
UNR,
it's
and
beautiful.
Yeah, so
It's a good time.
Yeah.
Everything's coming together at an auspicious moment.
A lot
Yeah.
of synergy maybe
Yeah.
between different. Yeah.
So, if people want to get involved, if Indigenous artists are watching this and they're like, "Oh, are we frozen?" Nice.
So
Why?
Hawaii.
No. It was going so good, guys.
We're frozen.
It was going good, but now.
I take it you can hear us.
Yeah, they can.
Camera, what's happening?
There we go.
There we are.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. Technical difficulties.
Okay, redoing it. If Indigenous artists want to get involved and contribute some art, how can they get in touch with you?
So they can contact me on Instagram at just call me X, or they could email the Fuse email. I don't remember that one right off the top of my head, but you guys
Fuse.unr@gmail.com.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah.
Yeah, fuse.unr@gmail.com.
What does Fuse stand for?
I have no idea. I should have studied that before I came in, but yeah, I'm not too sure.
Huh.
Are you so I'm just gonna dive into like a bunch of random questions.
Yeah,
but,
that's fine.
what are you, a sophomore or a junior? What's your
So I'm a senior. I'll graduate
cool.
in May with my social work degree.
Wow, you're almost done.
Yeah.
Good job.
Wow, that's exciting. Do you know what you're going to be doing when you finish?
Right now I'm doing my internship with CPS, so
Okay.
hopefully if I do graduate, I'm thinking about either getting into my master's degree and then going into CPS. My overall goal would be to work with Indigenous youth in the foster care system, because there's a dire need for Indigenous workers to work with those foster youth, and there's also a dire need for Indigenous families to open their doors and become foster parents. So
Is there a large percentage of Indigenous kids in the system?
yeah, it has been known that Indigenous kids and our black neighbors are also like disproportionately like identified in this system, and that's been like that for quite some time. And it's super important that we try to keep Indigenous youth within their culture and not place them outside of that culture, because it's so important to like maintain our culture that's already been affected by genocide and assimilation to continue to like foster like our youth. And
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
With foster system. I mean, all of that is like really important but very
Yeah.
difficult work.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
Are you an artist yourself?
Yeah, I do beadwork. I drew this tattoo on my arm.
Oh,
That's
beautiful.
But I do beadwork. I've painted and done things like that. But right now, I really focus on my beadwork. I do the peyote stitch, and at the art show, actually, if you I didn't get to talk about the cause that we're donating to.
Oh.
But at the so the cause cause is River Justice. It's a local indigenous ran cause for keeping the Truckee River and the Truckee watershed clean of debris and pollution, because the Truckee River flows right into the Pyramid Lake. So it's so their organization does river cleanups throughout the year to keep that to keep the pollution out of the water. So that's where if you do come and you donate, all the proceeds will go to River Justice.
That's awesome.
And
That's cool.
I'm going to be beading earrings, so anybody that donates, they'll enter a raffle to win some earrings. And another artist is going to be donating a painting, so that any donations can go to a raffle, and then she'll get a sorry.
So you have a couple cool raffle prizes.
I've never talked in front of people
No, you're doing
okay.
good.
online
You're doing great.
before.
If people want to donate or they can't make it to the show, how
Mhm.
can they do that?
So that's a good question. The organizers of River Justice are Beverly, Harry, and Autumn Harry, and they have Instagram plugs that you could donate right on our page, or you could contact Fused and try to get in contact with us and donate directly to us, because we'll get the money to River Justice.
Cool. And we'll post about it so you can all see and figure out how you can send money to good cause.
Yeah, and I will get them the Instagram names of the organizers of River Justice.
I'll look at it. And they do river cleanups. I know, I've seen that posted on Instagram before, and I just haven't gone down there. And I think also maybe a pyramid cleanup at one point. Too.
Yeah, they did.
Nice.
Yeah, so they do them throughout the year. One of the things Fuse would like to do is to assist them sometime in the summer with the river cleanup, because a lot goes into it, not just the funds to make it happen, but getting a big trash can, getting a biohazard needle thing,
Yeah.
just different little things that you would never think of that would go into a river cleanup.
Yeah,
So,
even grabber claws. 'Cause
Yeah,
sometimes
grabber
trash
claws.
can be dangerous.
Yeah,
depending.
gloves.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool, that would be awesome. I hope you guys do it, and we
Yeah.
can have you back on the show.
Maybe. I don't know.
Or somebody else from your organization. No pressure. So are you gonna have any other art in the show, or just your earrings that you're making for the raffle?
I myself won't. I'll just have the earrings I'm making for the raffle. I know Orlando's gonna have some pieces.
Nice.
His girlfriend Leslie will be showing some pieces,
We
and
love Leslie a lot.
yeah, and she's the one that's donating her artwork to be raffled off. I
Oh,
got
it's
that
her
right.
paintings.
Yeah,
Oh,
so,
that's so cool.
so there's that, and
There's just some great raffle prizes, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, for real.
yeah. And all handmade or come from the heart,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
we will definitely, we still need people if they have any poetry, any if you're an ally, if you are indigenous, we do welcome you to come for the open mic night. And then and that just brings more people to come see the art as well.
Yeah.
So the art is hanging in Potentialist, so we'll hang it up on November 8th, and then people could see it throughout the month, and if they want to buy the art that's hanging, it's you can buy it, and just getting people to come and hang out and listen to indigenous voices and see indigenous art is our main focus. So
Yeah.
What time is it? It's on November 11th is the actual open mic.
No, November 13th.
November 13th. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. November 13th.
Yes.
And what hours?
So the doors open at 1, and then we're going to start the open mic at 2.
Okay.
And then we don't really have an end date or end time. I didn't want to put a cap on anything. I wanted to open the stage for people who had something to say, and I wanted to give people enough time to mingle and see the art, and then we will close the show with Nino Santa.
Nice. That's a
It's gonna be
Saturday.
a real nice show.
Mm-hmm. Cool. It's a great Saturday activity. You gotta come out. Potentialist is amazing. We love
Yeah.
them. They always have good shows.
Mhm.
what else? I mean, I want to know a little bit more about you and like why you've decided to do the show and felt called to it, and also, yeah, I don't know. More questions, but I also don't want to pry too hard. So.
No, it's okay. So like I said, I'm not local to Nevada, but I have lived here for 10 years, and
It's a long time.
yeah, in my culture, it's important to like give Indigenous people a platform to talk about themselves and the land, and a thing that's so sacred to them. And our art has actually been ingrained in Native American culture for like centuries. It's our form of like communicating and showing our spirituality, our connection to the earth, and it's been like that for centuries. So I think it's important to, wherever you go, to acknowledge that, and I wanted to acknowledge that here in Nevada. The Great Basin area is rich with Indigenous culture, and we're still here, you know, like Native Americans are still relevant. So I kind of wanted to bring that mindset from Northern California and continue it where I choose to live. Like I choose to stay here in Reno, and I wanted to acknowledge the land that we're on and the resources that we're using, and acknowledge like my neighbors, you know, the Indigenous people of Nevada.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Are you gonna stay here after you graduate?
Yeah, I think so. I love it here. I love like the mountains and Tahoe and everything like that. It's really beautiful where I'm from. Like it's where the redwoods meet the ocean.
Oh
like,
wow.
Nice.
So it's like Eureka, California area.
Yeah, I love it
Yeah,
over there.
So, but I do love it here, and I love like the little taste of the city, but not too much. So I'll definitely stay here and hopefully continue organizing cool events like this when I don't know, when I get the
Yeah.
urge.
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
let us know every time you do, and we're
Yeah.
happy to shout it out. You don't have to come on every time though.
Oh, no, maybe it'll get easier. I'm sorry if I
No,
mumble
no,
or
you're
you're
stutter.
doing really good.
And eventually we'll have space here and stuff. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah,
That's
maybe
awesome.
maybe next time I'll put some of my art. I'm a little like shy and timid, so I'm like, no, I'll give the space to everybody else so they can.
That's funny though, but you're like an activist and you're, you
Yeah.
know, a social justice like warrior, but then
Yeah.
you're low key. That's
Yeah, definitely under the radar.
cool. Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair.
Not
Well,
everybody.
we're
has
lucky to have you here in Reno doing this kind of work. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
and I'm excited that
It's really important.
I'm really happy that you guys had me on and spread the word. And I'm nervous for how big it could be, but I'm
Mhm.
also excited, if that makes sense. You know,
Totally
like,
makes
I
sense.
want people there. They'll like, oh no, it's the first event I've ever done. So.
Well, it sounds like you have some really great collaborators
Yeah,
helping you out who are very
Yeah.
have some
Yeah.
experience.
Thank you so much to the 10 Close Workshop. They really helped out, and Orlando's been great, and it's all been really.
That's awesome.
Do you need any more volunteers? Like, do you need any help with anything?
I'm not sure. Like, if you all come and you see me struggling, just just lend a hand. I'm not too sure right now what. I'm kind of just hoping it all falls together and go with the flow. You know, we'll see. And,
I'm sure it'll work out.
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it'll be great. It's gonna be great.
Well, thanks so much for being on, and we're
Yeah.
definitely gonna come by and record.
sweet.
So I hope that's cool.
Yeah, definitely come by.
Maybe
and-
lend a hand if we see you looking
Yeah, if
frazzled.
you see me looking like I don't know what I'm doing. So that'd be
Cool.
awesome.
All
Alright,
right.
we're
Great.
gonna
You
look
can go
calm,
on.
cool, and collected.
Yeah.
We'll let you be free.
All right,
Yes.
awesome. Thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah, have a great night.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, good shake your hand.
Oh,
Thank
hell
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
All right,
We're getting
guys.
a low battery warning
Yeah, we're
on our
gonna-
camera because we're just killing it with all this
We
right
are gonna
now.
go to a video. So we had a couple different things that we recorded. We went to the Holland Project, to the Youngblood show earlier today.
Yeah, the Youngbloods show is a really cool one that we like to go to every year because it's all artists under the age of 21, which is really cool. It's really neat to see these kids, these young people represented from our community. What a cool thing to already be hanging a gallery show before you even turn 21. So
I know they're killing it.
it's just up for a few more days. The Youngbloods?
Yeah.
It's the folder.
Oh, it's in the folder. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's only up till the 30th, so you only have a couple of days to go see it. This one?
Signal Boost.
Da-da-da.
And Youngbloods 2021. There it is.
Nice.
You got it.
Found it.
We got it, guys.
All right.
We're getting used to it, being back on the big computer. Uh-oh.
That's okay.
It's alright, because we're going to the video.
Except it's not. Look it.
Here we go, guys.
Leisha has the best wallpaper. Hold up. Oh man, those pupusas though, I really want to eat them. So I just realized that our mic wasn't on that the whole time that we were talking to you before we played that video. But so that video is Ruby Joe's new show that she's the City of Reno artist, and we've had her on the show before. She does she's a cumbia DJ and she's also a mixed media artist here in Reno. And that was her big show at City Hall, and it's up right now until we think for at least a month, maybe longer.
It's up for a while. I know it's up. It's not coming down anytime soon, but
and you can just
definitely make a point to go see it because you want to see these pieces in person. They're really incredible. They're really beautiful. She made them in collaboration with Cadet Space. So
yeah, it's a crazy process.
Jello there helped a lot with the with some of the CNC fabrication, so that's cool. But yeah, she's the work that she's doing is really really cool, and it's really exciting.
Yeah, and the the opening was so beautiful, and Ruby really used it as a platform to have a lot of different people come on and share the work that they're doing. A lot of BIPOC, like just activists and artists and different folks from the community, and I thought it was really powerful. And now I want to have all of those people on the show, so I need to get like the list of all the folks from Ruby. But it was just beautiful, and it was really like a good reminder of like how to be a great community leader. Like if you have a spotlight, you share it with the people around you, and give them that platform. And I was like just really happy to see it.
It was really inspiring. It was extremely powerful. I've never been to an art opening like that where there was that level of community sort of engagement
yeah.
and just that representation of different voices in the community. It was really amazing.
Yeah, it was also really hard not to cry. It was so powerful. And like that, just that moment was real. I felt like such a gift to all of us to be able to just be there and witness and like be there for that show. So
yeah, absolutely.
You're killing it, Ruby. I feel like I'm always telling you you're killing it, but you're killing it. So go see that show. It's right at City Hall, and you just go up like right across from the Believe Plaza. You go in through the front doors, and it's open until 4 every day. And just storm the halls of City Hall.
Is that what it is?
See the art? I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah, And the other thing I wanted
Make sure you don't miss it.
Yeah, don't miss it. Don't miss it. It's super beautiful. And I wanted to reiterate what X was just saying in that interview. It's like, how is that not the coolest name ever, by the way? So if you want to get involved with that show, it's fuse.unr@gmail.com for the Native American Heritage Month show that they're putting on. And they're definitely looking for more people to do spoken word and stuff, so make sure to reach out. Yes. And then also, if you want to donate to that raffle, you can go to, I think it's Fused UNR. It's scrolling right now below. So go check out the Instagram and figure out a way to donate so that you can get in on the raffle and also help with this river justice movement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So cool. I love how many people care about Reno, especially like how many transplant folks come to Reno and just fall in love like we did.
Mm-hmm.
There's something about this little town, guys.
It's a special place.
It really is. All right, it's it's 7:40 and it's about time to go into Instagram roundup.
Here we go.
I just gotta get us out of YouTube mode.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if you heard me saying that Alicia's favorite color is chartreuse, and that's why.
No, they didn't hear because.
Look at our setup back here. You're gonna see behind the scenes.
Oh my gosh, here it is.
We really need an intern
help
so badly. I know I say this every time, but like if we just had one
just,
other.
Like, behind you now.
Hey girl, I like this actually. I feel really like.
I just sit my head here.
Aww.
Look at the Instagram roundup.
I feel like this is good. This is just like us in college, like when this is how you looked at the internet, like you and your homie were at like the media center, and you're like, girl, let's watch some Homestar Runner.
Homestar Runner, for real.
That's where we're going with this. Trogdor, eliminating all the people. Thatcher's Cottages.
All right.
I can't stop. So yeah, it's Instagram roundup. What's up? The first thing we have is that Great Basin, Indigenous Beadwork of the Great Basin Show is being extended to November 5th. So you have some time to go
check it out.
Yeah, it's in Carson City at the Stewart Indian School.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta go down.
Yeah, we're gonna go.
So
Because look at this. Look how beautiful this stuff is.
really stunning.
It's really cool.
Love it.
Really interesting.
So we have more time to go do that. Oh, our zine. It's the
Yes.
next edition of our zine.
Submit your artwork.
Yes,
It's
please.
a zine, so don't get too serious. You can do it.
Yeah, let me explain it because a lot of people are like, a zine? What is this?
What is this zine you speak of?
It's literally comes from magazine. You just take off the front part because it's a DIY version that, like, basically...
Even before MAGA sucked, they were like, get it out of
just
here.
zines. It's really cool. It's actually based on, from the 1950s, people were making, like, science fiction little pamphlets, like little weirdos, because everyone was super into that back in the, 50s. And then in the 90s, there was a resurgence of riot girl culture where there was all this feminist, like, movement, pro-abortion, like, birth control kind of vibe. Like, people just want to share information.
Mhm.
So it's basically you and your friends put together some art and then you photocopy it and you make a little pamphlet and you share it with the world. And we started making one for the punk rock flea market, but then we just had so much fun with it that we continued making it. So now every quarter we put together a zine, and literally anybody, any art form, it could be writing, it can be like photography, it could be a photo of your art, maybe you make sculpture and you take a photo of your sculpture and that goes in there.
You do digital art.
Digital art.
You can submit it.
Yeah, collages, cartoons, any art form that can be 2D, any way that you think. And the theme is magic, but really whatever that means to you. And all you have to do, all you have to do is send us an email with your work at info@therenogenerator.com, and we'll put it in the zine, and it's super beautiful, and then you get a copy, and you give your mom a
really
copy.
Nice. The most recent issue is very beautiful.
The most recent issue was Home, and it came out so great. I think we had like 17, 20 different artists. And all the money we raised from, selling the zines just goes right back into the zine project to pay for the printing. And we also have 2 zine nights. One of them will be on November 12th at the Coyote Supply Co. from 3 to 6. So if you want to come down and just make a zine page with us, and we'll have all the supplies, and all you have to do is show up, and we'll teach you how to make a art page. So it's really fun. And that's my zine spiel.
The zine spiel.
I feel passionately about it. It's a very accessible thing. So.
And if you're into it, if you try it out and you like it, it's a cool thing you can do on your own. You can make your own zine.
Yeah.
Because it's all about being like low budget and accessible to anyone.
Yeah, and sharing, whatever you want to share with the world. So, yeah, we have a few artists who make their own zines on the side. So this is just, again, the Fused UNR show, and we just wanted to go and follow Art and Open Mic. Jen Charbonneau, we had her on the
her
show.
opening is right now.
Literally right now, from 6 to 9.
So
I'm
we're
reading
missing
it.
it,
Yeah,
but-
at Savage Mystic Art, and we're gonna go and we're gonna record it. But you should go right now. Just stop watching and go to Savage Mystic
Turn
right
off.
now and see Jen Charbonneau's show.
Yeah.
It's so cute that you're right behind me. Oh, I just want to say, what's up, Pigeon Head? They have a pumpkin ale that's out right now. Seasonal.
What's this fall like pumpkin ale?
Yeah. I don't know if you've ever been to Pigeon Head, but it's like right off Wells Ave, and it's a local brewer, and it's really great. It used to be where Daily Bagel is, but Daily Bagel's not there anymore. R.I.P. Midtown Reno, first Thursday, November 4th, that's about to come up. Now, Midtown's got its own little thing, so that's awesome. Every merchant has like a little event, and you should follow this and find out more.
Yes.
The Pink Party!
With DJ Dan, are you serious?
Yes.
Wow, old school.
But it's at Faces. It's real crazy. I've been to the Pink Party at many different locations in Reno. It's always a freaking great time.
Oh, I remember.
Yes. I met 2 of my ex-lovers at a Pink Party.
So you could meet you could meet your future ex-lover. Maybe it's Sprocket at the Pink Party.
Get out of here. Women and non-binary folks only, please. Stop blowing up my spot. But go to the Pink Party. All you do is wear pink, and it's like great music. DJ Nam is amazing.
Is that all you do?
Yeah.
Pink Party is wear pink?
Yeah, and it goes way too late, and you're going to be there till 4 a.m. and make questionable choices. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
Well then.
Nevada Day. Yeah, there's going to be another, Sierra Arts is doing another little sale at the Pioneer Center, like out front of it. and it's a bunch of different artists. So many artists, 27 plus artists.
27 plus.
And we've
So maybe 28.
Yeah, we've done their events before, and it's always a great time. And so many of our favorite people are there,
Yeah.
hawking their wares. So
Yeah, you'll see the
homies.
usual suspects.
And that's this Friday because it's Nevada Day, guys. Oh.
2 days, Nevada Day.
Yes. Also, my partner didn't know that Nevada had a song, and I was like very upset about it.
Wait, there's a song.
Yeah, Homie, it's Nevada.
There's a song of it.
Yes, dude. That's where that all comes from. It's so good. There's so many.
Learning a new thing here today.
Yeah. If you've never listened to the Homie It's Nevada song, go listen to it. And there's many different covers of it from over the years, and it's beautiful. And you're gonna listen to it, and you're gonna be like, I'm so glad I live here in Nevada Day. For real though.
I'm tired.
Folk life. Natural Selection. They're doing this really adorable haunted terrarium.
Oh yeah,
thing.
make a haunted terrarium.
Very
so cute.
Very
this
cute.
weekend.
What
a great date.
Yes, go check it out. Nevada Day, Saturday and Sunday. Scary miniatures, live moss.
Live moss.
And please send
I
us
thought you said moths.
live
At
moss.
first, and I was like,
wow.
they're gonna die in there though.
That's true.
In the terrarium.
Do you remember
so I'm
when
glad
you were-
it's moss.
Remember when you were little and you would put the caterpillars in the jar?
Remember that?
That was not a great choice. And the lightning bugs. But it's not
yes,
this.
lightning bugs, yes.
The moss will survive.
The moss will be fine.
Please send us photos of your cute terrariums that we can share on the next edition of Signal Boost. Thank you.
Thank you.
I want to see your spooky miniatures. All right, last but not least, Youngblood, which we opened with at the Holland Project. And yep, closing reception is on Saturday from 5 to 7. These are all artists that are under 21.
Mm-hmm.
So really,
There's some really good stuff.
Yeah, really good stuff. And I want to see, is the spooky one on here too?
You gotta support the children of our. They're not all children, I guess.
They're not.
They're
I don't
young
know.
adults.
Oh yeah, and this is Angie. What's up? What's up, Angie? I think she's gonna be on the show next week.
Nice.
Talking about her show that's at Cafe Capello, and she made this freaking like soft sculpture Rat King. Oh my god, I love it so
the Rat King.
much. And then she custom made all these little maggots for it. It's so good. So she'll be on the show.
Can't wait to see that.
She's really great. She's done she does block printing too. She's fish flower press. And she's just like a multimedia genius. And
I
a
love
mom.
this flyer. It's beautiful.
She block printed these. Yeah, she's so great. So she'll be on the show next week, and maybe some other things. Oh, and maybe Jen Charbonneau's show, which you should leave and go see right now.
You should.
So we're gonna end early, so you can go before it's over.
Yeah.
And also, because we're done. We're just done. I hope we go see Dune in IMAX. Let me know how it is. I've heard it's really great.
Yeah, we need to go see it.
And have a spooky, wonderful Halloween. We're so sorry that we're not going to be able to share it with all of you.
We're really sad.
We're so bummed. Oh, you know what I can show you real fast, though? Hold on. Hold on.
Merch?
Yeah. Because I
did get a lot of merch, which was actually, kind of sad. Because, like we said earlier in the show, we really thought we were going to be able to put this event on. We didn't mean to string anybody along. We really thought we're told the whole time in just a day or 2 days or whatever. But no. Sometimes hard things are hard. Okay.
Hard things are hard. I'm just creeping around.
Here's some merch. It's coming up.
Look, we have so much merch. And it all glows. It's really cool.
Really cute.
And it has the little witch on it. It's hard for me to focus. But we have drink koozies, and we have water bottles. Look, for your kids.
Oh my gosh.
And we have so much, and we have t-shirts, and they glow in the dark. And I'm just saying, I know it's not so cool to get merch from an event that didn't happen, but at the same time,
the event will happen. It'll just be.
I gotta get back into the frame.
Oh my gosh.
I gotta get in the frame. But also it's kind of cool to get merch from an event that never happened, because it's a different universe. You slip through.
It's an alternate.
Yeah,
universe
you went
where
through
it wasn't a
wormhole.
nightmare to navigate all these building codes.
I'm gonna put these all up on the website, and the t-shirts are already up there, and really they're cool, and you will support us, and we need to build all these bathrooms. So if you can help and get some rad merch and support us building out so that we can get all of you in here and make art, that would be amazing. Because
Trying real hard.
we are trying so hard. Plus this is rad.
is.
Oh, the Radical Riders are also doing a ride on Friday night. I was just thinking because of these water bottles. Maybe I'll just go to that and give them away.
water bottles. That'd be cute.
Yes. Let me
Yeah,
pull that
Radical
up.
Riders.
They're amazing. You have to be a member to do this ride.
If you want to do it, just
Become a member.
Become a member.
Yeah, it's so cool. Friday night, it's the
Ditch
Ditch
Witch
Witch night
ride.
ride. Yes.
Oh, that does sound fun.
Right, and bike decorating, costume contest.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then after the ride, everyone's gonna go over to Sizzle Pie. Yeah, and they're gonna have a party, and anyone
sounds
can come
like
to the party. The
fun.
party starts at 9. So yeah, and who doesn't love biking around with your homies?
But
Shred the patriarchy. I really do
really
love them. So go out and support those guys. Absolutely. It's open to members, and then you can just message them for details. Yeah, I kind of want to do it. It's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be cold, but you're gonna be riding a bike, so you'll be warm.
Yeah. I rode a bike all the way to your house the other morning
I know.
with Cassidy.
Oh, no, I didn't know you did that the other
Yeah,
morning.
and it was like right after it was like moody, and like the mountains were like blue gray, and it was like super early. It was like 9 in the morning, and I was just like, I'm just gonna bike for 3 miles or whatever it was.
Nice.
And it was gorgeous. I was very grateful that I had done
So
it.
you too can have that experience.
Yeah, Nevada's so beautiful in the fall. And if you need a water bottle.
We've got you.
Yes. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys.
Have a
We
good
love
night.
you. You're amazing. See you next week.